Have you ever checked the change in your pocket and wondered if one of those quarters could change your life forever? In today's video, we reveal the top 3 ultra-rare and most valuable Washington quarter dollars that could make you rich overnight. These coins are not just pocket change. They are hidden treasures of American history worth thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars to the right collector. Stay tuned, because one of these might already be in your collection right now.
Number 1. Have you ever wondered if a simple coin in your pocket could secretly be worth thousands of dollars? Imagine holding a regular-looking 1965 quarter that turns out to be one of the rarest mistakes in U.S. minting history. Today, we uncover the shocking truth about the ultra-rare 1965 quarter dollar with no mint mark, a coin that has stunned collectors and sold for thousands of dollars at real U.S. auctions. At first glance, this coin looks completely ordinary. No mint mark, no special shine, nothing unusual at all. But what if I told you that some of these 1965 quarters were struck on silver planchets that were never supposed to exist? While most 1965 quarters were made of copper and nickel, a tiny handful were accidentally minted using leftover silver blanks from 1964. That mistake turned a simple 25-cent coin into a legendary rarity worth thousands. The year was 1965, and the United States Mint was transitioning away from silver coins due to rising silver prices. They replaced silver with a copper-nickel-clad composition to reduce costs. But somewhere in the chaos of this major change, a few leftover silver planchets from 1964 slipped through the system and were struck with the new 1965 dies. These error coins looked just like regular 1965 quarters, except they were made of silver, not clad. And that is what makes them so incredibly valuable today. Collectors call this type of mistake a transitional error, a rare event when one year's metal composition accidentally continues into the next. Only a few confirmed 1965 silver quarters exist, and each one tells a story of confusion, change, and minting history. It is one of those rare accidents that coin collectors dream about finding. So, how can you tell if your 1965 quarter is one of these silver treasures? There are 3 key signs you can check right now. First, the weight. A silver quarter weighs about 6.25 grams, while a regular copper-nickel quarter weighs 5.67 grams. Second, the color of the coin's edge. If it shows a solid silver edge with no copper stripe, that is a huge clue. And third, the sound. A genuine silver coin makes a beautiful high-pitched ring when tapped, unlike the dull thud of clad coins. If your 1965 quarter passes all 3 tests, you might just have found something extraordinary. Collectors go crazy for these coins because they bridge 2 eras: the last breath of America's silver coinage and the dawn of modern clad currency. Owning one of these quarters is like holding a piece of history that was never meant to exist. The demand is massive because this era represents a turning point in U.S. minting, and it is something that even professional numismatists rarely get to see in person. Now let us talk about the exciting part: the real auction prices that have stunned the collecting world. One of these 1965 quarters struck on a 90% silver planchet sold at heritage auctions for an unbelievable price of $9,300 US. Another example sold for $7,050 US at Stack's Bowers Galleries. And yet another rare specimen brought in $5,880 US in a 2023 sale. Even lower-grade examples have sold for $5,750 and $5,462.50 in verified heritage auctions records. These are not guesses or myths. These are real, confirmed auction results from major auction houses across the United States. Imagine that. A coin worth only 25 cents selling for nearly $10,000. That is the magic of numismatics, where a small minting error can change everything. And here is the best part. Some of these coins were found in pocket change, coin rolls, or inherited collections. Which means the next discovery could be yours. If you want to start hunting for one, here's what to do. Grab a digital scale and check the weight of every 1965 quarter you find. Focus on quarters that look slightly different in color, have no copper edge, or feel heavier than usual. If one of them weighs about 6.25 grams, get it authenticated immediately by PCGS or NGC. A professional certification can confirm its silver content and skyrocket its value instantly. Collectors and treasure hunters across the country are searching for these hidden silver errors, and more discoveries could still be out there waiting to be found. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it is a piece of history that connects the end of silver circulation with the birth of modern coinage in America. So here is my question to you. Have you ever checked your 1965 quarters? Could one of them be worth thousands of dollars? Look through your change, search your old jars, and check every single one. Because the next time you find a 1965 quarter with no mint mark, it could turn out to be your ticket to a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video and want more real auction prices and genuine coin stories, make sure to subscribe to Coins Hunter. Like this video to help more collectors learn about these hidden treasures, and share it with friends who might have one sitting in their collection right now. You never know, your next quarter might be worth $9,300. Keep hunting, keep collecting, and I will see you in the next treasure story. Number 2. Have you ever held a coin that celebrates 200 years of American history and thought it might be worth only 25 cents? What if I told you that one of those very coins, a 1776 to 1976 quarter without a mint mark, has shocked collectors by selling for thousands of dollars at auction? This is not just pocket change. This is a piece of America's story that could be sitting right in your hands right now. Numismatics, the fascinating world of coin collecting, is full of hidden treasures that often go unnoticed. Every coin tells a story, but few capture the heart of a nation quite like the Bicentennial Quarter. Minted to commemorate 2 centuries of freedom, this coin represents pride, history, and mystery, all in one. Now, what makes the 1776 to 1976 quarter so special? Most people remember it for its unique dual date, 1776 to 1976, and its bold design featuring the colonial drummer on the reverse. But the secret lies in where it was made, or more importantly, where it was not. The version without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and while millions were made, a handful of era coins and ultra-high-grade examples have become legendary in the collector world. Imagine a coin that has traveled through generations, used in stores, carried in pockets, exchanged during America's 200th birthday celebrations, and yet, a few of these quarters have survived in nearly perfect condition. Some even display unique characteristics like double die strikes, weak mint marks that appear missing, or planchet errors that make them stand out from the rest. These are the coins serious collectors dream of finding. For those who may not know, most bicentennial quarters are common and worth their face value. However, the rare Philadelphia strikes with extraordinary mint errors or those graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, as MS67 or higher are where the true value lies. Collectors across the United States compete fiercely to own these immaculate pieces of history. Here is what makes it thrilling. One of the most stunning examples of a bicentennial quarter in top condition sold for an unbelievable $19,200 at auction. Yes, you heard that right. $19,200 for a single 25-cent coin. This particular coin was a silver-clad proof graded MS69, demonstrating how rarity and condition can elevate a simple coin into a national treasure. For collectors, spotting one of these rare quarters requires a sharp eye and patience. Look for coins with crisp details, strong luster, and absolutely minimal surface marks. Always check both sides under proper lighting. Authentic no-mint mark quarters will have a clean field with no visible letter beside Washington's ponytail. If you find one with exceptional preservation or possible error features, get it authenticated immediately by a trusted grading service such as PCGS or NGC. And remember, protecting your coin is just as important as finding it. Always handle it by the edges and store it in a protective case or holder to prevent scratches and oxidation. Coins like these are time capsules. Tiny pieces of American legacy that grow more valuable with each passing year. So the next time you come across a 1776 to 1976 quarter, do not overlook it. That ordinary-looking coin might just be an extraordinary treasure waiting to be discovered. Imagine turning a coin worth 25 cents into a piece that could fetch thousands of dollars at auction. That is what makes coin collecting so exciting and unpredictable. If you enjoy learning about real auction prices and discovering hidden treasures from US history, make sure to subscribe to HD Coins World, the Coins Hunter channel. Tap the like button to support more educational coin videos, and comment below if you have ever found a rare bicentennial quarter or want help identifying one. Together, we will keep hunting the coins that tell America's story, one discovery at a time. Number 3. Have you ever looked closely at a modern quarter and thought, this one looks a little different? What if I told you that one of the most recent quarters from 2021, the Crossing the Delaware quarter with a D mint mark, has already caught the attention of serious collectors and is selling for incredible prices when found in rare error or pristine condition? Yes, a coin minted just a few years ago could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars today. Numismatics is a fascinating universe of hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. Every new coin design carries a piece of American history, and sometimes, even a modern release hides secrets that only a true coin hunter can spot. The 2021 Washington Quarter marked a major transition in U.S. coinage. After the long-running America the Beautiful series ended, the U.S. Mint returned to a design that paid tribute to one of the most powerful images in American history, General George Washington crossing the Delaware River in 1776. On the reverse, Washington stands boldly at the helm, facing the icy waters, symbolizing courage, determination, and the birth of a new nation. Now, here is where things get exciting for collectors. The 2021 quarter with a D mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, but not all coins came out perfectly. Some display remarkable minting errors that make them incredibly valuable. Things like die cracks, doubled dies on Washington's face or sword, off-center strikes, and even partial collar errors. These rare variations are the treasures every collector dreams of finding in pocket change. For a modern coin, condition plays a huge role in its value. The U.S. Mint produced millions of these quarters, but only a tiny fraction survived in flawless, uncirculated condition. Coins graded by PCGS or NGC as MS67 or higher can command premium prices far beyond face value. Collectors across the United States are constantly searching rolls and boxes of quarters hoping to spot these gems before they disappear into collections forever. One of the most stunning 2021 Crossing the Delaware quarters with a D mint mark graded MS67 recently sold for over $500 at auction. Even more fascinating, several error coins with strong doubling and die breaks have reached prices between $1,000 and $3,000 depending on condition and demand. Some of these coins were found directly from circulation, proof that hidden treasures are still out there waiting to be discovered. If you are a collector or just starting your coin hunting journey, here are a few things to look for. Examine Washington's sword, his sleeve, and the river lines on the reverse under magnification. Look for doubling, die chips, or any unusual markings. Check the edges for planchet errors or weak strikes. If you believe you have something unique, send it to a professional grading service for authentication. Also, never clean your coin. Cleaning can destroy its natural luster and drastically reduce its value. Instead, handle it carefully by the edges and store it in a protective case to preserve its pristine condition. Remember, even a small difference in quality can mean hundreds of dollars more in value. What makes this coin so special is not just its beautiful design, but also its place in modern coinage history. It stands as a bridge between two major eras, the America the Beautiful series and the upcoming American Women Quarters program. That makes the 2021 Crossing the Delaware coin a one-year-only design and a must-have for serious collectors. So before you spend your next quarter, take a closer look. That small coin with the bold image of Washington crossing the Delaware might just be worth much more than 25 cents. You could be holding a modern treasure that connects America's revolutionary past with its present. If you love learning about real auction prices, hidden mint errors, and coins that can change your life, make sure to subscribe to HD Coins World, the Coins Hunter channel. Tap the like button, share this video with other collectors, and comment below if you have found a crossing the Delaware Quarter with a D mint mark, or think you might have a rare era coin? Together, we will keep uncovering America's hidden treasures, one coin at a time.